Welcome. Welcome, my dear friends. I welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy channel. And today we are going to discuss video regarding the subject Rachana Sharir or Anatomy. Rachana Sharir or Anatomy for the first year BMS students. This is also useful for the last year for the surgery subject. So the question asked many times in the question papers of many universities is describe shoulder joint, describe shoulder joint anatomy in the modern perspective for first year BMS. Long answer question for 10 marks presented by myself, Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande. I am MD in internal medicine, Ayurvedic internal medicine, Ayurvedic consultant, and MD in Ayurvedic physiology, that is Kriya Sharir. This is my WhatsApp number 922-6810-630. So let us see this particular diagram. This is the diagram of shoulder joint. You will have to draw this particular diagram in the examination. Shoulder joint is an articulation joint between humerus and scapula and also known as glenohumeral joint. So this is the glenoid cavity. This is the coracoacromial ligament that you can see. This is coracoid process. This is glenoid cavity, very important. Head of the humerus. Head of the humerus. This is the joint cavity. This is the important nerve, axillary nerve. Then synovial membrane. Then capsule of the joint. Tendon of supraspinatus. Subacromial bursa. Deltoid muscle, very important attachment to the shoulder joint. This is where we are getting the corona vaccination. Okay, let us move. Shoulder joint is an important joint in the upper extremities in the hand. This is a synovial joint and also ball and socket joint. Ball of the humerus and socket of the scapula, glenoid, articulating surface, glenoid cavity of scapula, and head of the humerus. Connecting structures, fibrous capsule. This is very loosely attached. So that's why we can do freely movements. Fibrous capsule is a loose. This is least supported inferiorly from the bottom. So dislocation of shoulder joint is very, very common. Dislocation. If we lift the child, all of a sudden it gets dislocated shoulder joint. Coracohumeral ligament gives the strength to this fibrous capsule. Transverse humeral ligament, this joint bridges the bicipital groove of the humerus. Glenoid labrum ring. This is a fibrocartilaginous ring attached to the margins of glenoid cavity, around the glenoid cavity. Now there are additional structures. Why? Because to correct the weakness of shoulder joint. Shoulder joint is a weak joint. Remember, W-E-A-K, weak joint. So there is glenoid labrum that deepens the glenoid cavity, glenoid labrum. Musculotendinous cuff support the joint. Coracoacromial arch supported the head of humerus. Now, next, we will go further. Shoulder joint, blood supply, anterior and posterior circumflux, humeral artery. Remember, humerus, humeral artery. Supra and subscapular artery. Simple to remember. Joint of humerus and scapula. So, humeral artery, scapular artery. Nerve supply, axillary and suprascapular nerve. Movements, flexion, extension, abduction and adduction, medial and lateral rotation, and circumduction. I am sorry, here is a printing mistake. So if possible, but you can correct it, circumduction. Now, for the flexion movement, there is a pectoralis major and anterior fibers of deltoid. Here, deltoid. Extension movement, posterior fibers of deltoid and latissimus dorsi. Abduction, taken away. Okay, abduction, pectoralis major, here, pectoralis major. and latissimus dorsi. Adduction taking near deltoid and trapezius and serratus anterior. Medial rotation by pectoralis major, latissimus dorsi and anterior fibers of the deltoid and teres major. Lateral rotation, posterior fibers of deltoid and teres minor. Shoulder joint, clinical importance. Dislocation is a common. Why? Cause loose capsule. Capsule around the shoulder is very, very loose. Disappropriate area of articular surfaces. These are the two reasons for dislocation. So don't lift the child by taking the hands, and small child of 3, 4, 5 years. No, no, no. Dislocation is possible. Frozen shoulder in the adult. After 30, 40 years of age, you get the lock, L-O-C-K, lock. No movement, frozen, like a freeze. Because there are two layers of synovial membrane adherent to each other. There are the three stages seen in this particular disease, frozen shoulder. First stage, only pain, little stiffness. Second stage, pain decreases, stiffness increases. And lastly, in the last stage, only stiffness. So this is very important. Frozen shoulder joint is common in your medical practice. This is common in diabetes mellitus patient. Next is the referred pain in the shoulder joint. Referred. Why referred? From another point, there is a nerve supply to the diaphragm and shoulder joint, both from cervical vertebrae C3 and C4, both to the diaphragm and to the shoulder. So if there is a liver cancer, if there is a subdiaphragmatic abscess, you will get pain in the shoulder joint. That is called as referred pain. So, my dear friend, this is all about the shoulder joint for LAQ. If you find any topic difficult from any subject of Ayurveda and you want the ready-made answers of any question papers from previous years, there are following 3 paid services by Professor Deshpande. PPTs as per demand, audios as per demand, videos as per demand. You can WhatsApp me 9226810630. I am very much thankful for your cooperation and love and affection. I request all of you to like this video, share this video, and please subscribe my YouTube channel to boost up my energy. So thank you very much. I wish you all the best in your studies and exam. I wish you all the best. Take care.